Hola, hola. I'm Juliana from Language Mindset. I'm so glad that you are here and you're interested in Spanish classes for your kiddo, and especially interested in learning Spanish through stories. Here it is. El Ladrón de Palabras is this chapter book designed for your kiddo to immerse fully in Spanish, learn by reading, with our adorable characters Salt the cat, Pepper the dog, and Sunny the squirrel. And this book is all in Spanish. And we are going to read the first chapter together. And you are going to see, oh my gosh, by the end of this, I understand so much of the Spanish. And you're going to feel so motivated. And you're going to think, you know what? I can do this. I can actually be a Spanish speaker. So, language mindset, our belief truly is that language can be learned and acquired simply by reading and having it being at their level and engaging. And that is the beginning of El Ladrón de Palabras. So, can kiddos actually learn a new language through books? Shall we try? Are you ready for your lesson? We're going to start with the Good Morning song. We're going to do weather and how are you, and then we're going to get into our first lesson. Here we go. Are you ready? ¿Estamos listos? Vamos. Here is the Buenos Dias song. Look at this beautiful background. This is Buenos Aires. This is Argentina, where I spent a lot of time after college. And you'll see when we get to the part with the story that the audio from the Word Thief is done by Josefina. And she works with us, and she's from Argentina. So here's the Buenos Dias song. I'm going to sing it, and then you try it with me. Uno, dos, tres. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. Nos vemos, nos vemos. Muy bien. Buenos días, buenos días. How are you? Good morning, good morning. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Muy bien. What do you think that could mean? Correct. That means very good. Muy bien. Gracias. Thank you. Nos vemos. You might be familiar with adios, which is goodbye. Nos vemos is we'll see you soon. See you soon. Nos vemos. Let's try it again. Uno, dos, tres. Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. Nos vemos. Nos vemos. Super. Excelente. Let's go on to the weather. Now we're going to go to a different country, a different place. We're leaving Argentina. Here we go. Ooh, we're in Peru. Look how beautiful this is. ¿Qué tiempo hace? What's the weather like? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Entonces, ¿hace frío where you are? ¿Hace frío? ¿Hace calor? ¿Nieva? I can't wait for snow. I love snow. I snowboard. Do you ski or snowboard? Llueve. Llueve. I do love it when it rains too. ¿Hace viento? ¿Hace viento? Está nublado. Está nublado. I'm looking out and outside right now. Está nublado. Is it hace sol where you are? ¿Hace sol? Muy bien. Super. What do you think about Peru? Isn't this beautiful? Muy bonito, no? Let's go to the emotions. You're going to meet Salt, Pepper, and Sunny from the Word Thief. ¿Cómo estás? Here are our characters. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Our first one, Sunny the squirrel. La ardilla. Sunny, la ardilla. Ella está enferma. Está enferma. Yo no estoy enferma. I'm not sick. No estoy enferma. Feliz. Yo estoy feliz. ¿Tú estás feliz? Sí or no? Cansado or cansada. Yo estoy cansada. Actually, I'm not. No estoy cansada. No estoy cansada. I'm not sleepy. Enojada. Enojado. ¿Estás enojado? ¿Estás enojada? Yo no estoy enojada. No, I'm not angry. I'm so happy to be here. Yo estoy feliz. ¿Estás triste? ¿Estás triste? El gato, meow meow. This is Salt. El gato, the cat, está triste. Está triste. Sí. Excelente. Okay, we've made it. So, look at all the Spanish you've already done so far. Like that is what we do in the beginning, and then we read from El Ladrón de Palabras. Okay, I wanted to show you this first page here. So this is the first page of the book, and you'll see there's a QR code, and that QR code will direct you to the audio. I'd like to show that to you. So you have the Spanish audio here, and you have the English audio here. And so what we recommend is when you read, you listen to the audio, so you get to hear what it sounds. And then when you read, you know what it should sound like, so then you get to practice doing it that way. So you listen and read and listen and read, and then you just keep going until you become fluent. See? Okay, so what you do here is you would take your phone and you like take a picture, right? Your family can help you take a picture, and that QR code is going to bring you to the audio. Let's take a peek at what the audio looks like. So here is the audio for El Ladrón de Palabras. So you'll see that each video has the audio, and here's the whole playlist. 24 of them in there. And you also have the English at the bottom too. So this is pretty cool because you can read the story and you can also listen along in English so that you're like getting the translation at the same time. And then you can listen to the Spanish and read in Spanish. I do the audio in English. All right, but here's Josefina, and let's listen to her read just a couple moments.
Ladrón de Palabras. Capítulo 1. Feliz cumpleaños. Un gato y un perro viven juntos. Viven en una casa pequeña. Son amigos. Salt es un gato. Es negro, no es blanco. Pepper es un perro. Es negro y blanco. Hola, soy Salt. Hola, soy Pepper.
Okay, so there's the audio for you. You have the audio, and then you also, like I said, you're like, oh, I can't figure out what maybe this one word means. And this is something also that's really important. When you're reading, it's okay if you don't understand everything. That's natural. That's going to happen. So if there's a word that you just can't seem to figure out, there is a glossary at the end. You can look at the end, and they have a glossary of the words, but also like click the English and just listen.
Chapter 1, Happy Birthday. A cat and a dog live together. They live in a small house. They are friends.
Okay, shall we try it? Here we go. Now we're going to go into the word thief, and we're going to read the first couple of pages. Okay, vamos. Okay, we're about to do the first page. I wanted to show something to you before we got into the book. You're going to notice this little symbol down here. This is called the decode it. So this here, this is how we dissect the language. This is how we recognize parts of the sentence. What are some of the things in the sentence? Where are some of the description words? Like the cat is black. Black describes the cat. So you will see that on the beginning of each chapter, we have this decode. So it's a way for you to read and then also like categorize and put them in little categories. So you see Salt, the cat, both living things. Salt, the cat, lives in a beautiful house. Lives is an action. That's what you do. In a beautiful house. Beautiful is a description. It's describing what the house is like. It's beautiful. So you put that. A house is a thing. You put a star. All right. So I wanted to show that to you. And this is another way to interact with the story. Let's go. Vamos. Capítulo 1. Feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. Aquí es el gato. Miau, miau, miau. El gato Salt. Okay. Salt, el gato. Salt. Aquí es Salt. Aquí es Salt. Y aquí es Pepper. Pepper es un perro. Woof, woof, woof. So, I can read this to you, and you also have the audio to read and then to listen, then you get to read as well. So, un gato, un perro, Viven juntos. They live together. Viven en una casa pequeña. Una casa pequeña. Son amigos. They are friends. Son amigos. Salt es un gato. Miau, miau. Es negro. Negro. Black. Es negro. No es blanco. It's not white. No es blanco. Pepper es un perro. Es un perro. Uf, uf, uf. Es negro y blanco. Muy bien. Take a peek. There's the decode. You can take your pencil and you can decode on it. And then there's also the audio that you can click as well. Vamos. But before I have a question. Salt. Salt es un gato o un perro. Correcto. Es un gato. Miau, miau, miau. Salt es un gato. Salt es rojo o salt es negro. Sí, es negro. Salt es negro. Muy bien. Super. Continuamos. Oh, here's la casa. ¿Dónde está? Can you point? ¿Dónde está Pepper? Woof, woof, woof. ¿Dónde está Pepper el perro? ¿Dónde está? Where is he? ¿Dónde está? Sí, aquí está Pepper. ¿Dónde está Salt? Aquí es Salt, el gato. Y aquí es la casa pequeña. And they live together. Muy bien. La casa es bonita. The house, la casa es bonita. Here's Sunny. She's a red squirrel. Sunny es la vecina. Now this is a new word. Vecina. I wonder. Maybe you keep reading and see if you can figure it out. Sunny es la vecina. Es una ardilla. Ardilla. She's a squirrel. Vive. She lives en un árbol. Un árbol. A tree. So I have a question for you. Sunny. Sunny vive en un árbol o una casa. Sí, Sunny vive en un árbol. Now, tú vives en un árbol como Sunny o en una casa como Salt and Pepper? I hope you don't live in a tree, but that could be fun. Yo vivo en una casa, in a house. See, although I think it'd be fun to live in an árbol, no? Okay, so this is actually a couple pages in, but I wanted to show you this cute page. You'll see throughout the book they have little dialogues like this. Sunny sang, "Canta, canta, es mi cumpleaños," grita Sunny. "Sing, sing, it's my birthday." And Pepper, el perro, "No sé las palabras, I don't know the words." Now, if you're reading this, you're like, I can't understand what's being said. You have the Spanish and English audio to help you. And this is what we do when we learn a language. When we don't know a word in particular, we can use translations to help us continue going through. But you will be surprised how much if you just read and you see what's going on in the story, that your brain actually makes the connection. And then Salt says, lo sé, I know, es tu cumpleaños, dice Salt. Yay! I hope you enjoyed your free Spanish lesson with us, reading El Ladrón de Palabras. I am so confident that this book is going to make you fall in love with learning Spanish, and you're going to feel so confident, and you're going to see so much progress from when you start the book to when you finish. And let me tell you, there are more books coming. So after you finish El Ladrón de Palabras, you'll go on to the next one. And you will, little by little, word by word, page by page, become a confident Spanish speaker. Because I believe so much that the kids, you kiddos, have the power to learn a language simply through reading. So if you are interested in taking more online Spanish classes with me, let's chat and do a meet and greet and find a time to get you started in classes today, reading El Ladrón de Palabras and becoming a Spanish speaker from day one. Okay, thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias. Now I'll talk to you soon. Adios.